Okay, first of all, I want to say condolences to the family to lose their loved one. I know it's a hurting thing. But my name is Elder James Johnson. I am the state president of National Action Network. I was called by the family to get involved simply because they felt like Sumter Police Department were not giving them the information that they needed. First of all, I want to say to Sumter Police Department, it is very disrespectful to have a press conference without allowing the family to come in, telling the family that they are having a press conference. They lost their loved one. They want answers. They should not get the answers that they just said here on the news, the local news. That's very, very disrespectful. In my case, as the state president of the Civil Rights Organization, 3 weeks have passed. 3 whole weeks have passed. And the family got very little information. You know, there were no search, but at the dump area, National Action Network are going to organize the community to search that surrounding area of that dump. We want to find that child. So by this weekend, we will have our own search because we don't have no faith in the people behind us. So I'm going to let the father talk now and express about his daughter. Okay.
My name is Nevaeh Adams, the father of Nevaeh Adams. When it comes to this investigation, the situation, you know, I'm still not happy. I'm still not happy even with what they said, with the forensic testing and all that kind of stuff. I'm still not happy. I'm still not satisfied because I still don't have a baby. I still don't have my daughter. And so therefore, how am I supposed to lay her to rest with just forensics if you're not able to find a body? I feel like that the search out there in the landfill was not conducted the right way because I feel like if she was there, she would have been found. I'm just letting the community know that the search still continues. We're not going to stop searching no matter what they say. Right. I believe that what they're saying is just something to kind of throw everything off, but I'm still going to search for my daughter. We're still going to search for my daughter. So I'm letting the community know that we're not going to stop the search, and don't you all stop the search. You know, don't stop putting it out there that my baby needs to be found. Thank you.
I'm Tawana Maxfield, the president of Nevaeh's Voice. We want to express to the media and to the city council, the mayor, and whoever else is in control of this case. We request that everything must stop until Nevaeh is home. 20 days has passed and we didn't get any results, any updates until it's time for this young man to go to trial or to go to a hearing. So we would request that all costs and results bring her home or some more investigating on this matter. Thank you.
My name is Mr. Mustafa, the president of New Central Justice Network, which is a human rights organization, as well as the CEO of Sankofa, which is a youth organization. I have been with this family since the onset. I come out of Columbia with a group of organizations, and we came to the apartment in which Cherie was killed. We brought a grill down, and we brought some people down so we could organize the community. And it was very disappointed that the apartment manager would not allow us to have the grill there to organize and to galvanize the community so we can begin our own plan. We had to take the grill away from the apartment complex across the street. And that same day, the apartment manager sent a letter out to each and every resident telling the residents, if you participate in this barbecue, you would be evicted, terminated from your apartment. And then we rush on from there. We goes to the governor's office. Same family here. We go to the governor's office. Why did we went to the governor's office? Because Sumter Police Department have not done much of anything, despite what they said. So we went to the governor's office and we met with the director SLED, Mr. Kill. Mr. Kill told us, one, about the Amber Alert that was questioned. He had no idea why the Amber Alert was not put out. As a matter of fact, he wasn't even sure about the Amber Alert. So therefore, the governor's office has to give us a copy so we can understand what the Amber Alert was about. But he made it real clear that the reason that he has not stepped involved with Sumter Police Department is because they had not requested anything. Because we felt like it should be dolls on the ground. We felt like it should be more agents. We felt like the FBI should be involved. We felt like that this family should get the same thing as if it was a little white girl, a little white boy. The same exact thing as we had seen all over the country. When something happened to other races, and especially white, automatically you got everybody, dolls, country, everybody. Helicopter, all of that. So again, that's why we went to the governor's office. So after hearing what Mr. Kill said, this was on a Monday, August the 19th, we said, okay, we're going to the city council in Sumter the next day, which is the 20th. So we came here to the city council body. Lo and behold, they would not even let us speak. They passed their own law that day saying no one could speak, not even the father. So this is why we don't believe anything that they're saying. Because for one, the city council, the county council, no representative but one council member showed up at the funeral. Only one showed up at the funeral. So we're very disappointed in this whole operation. So we want to request that the FBI get involved because there's a possibility that little Nevaeh could be in another state, especially due to the fact that this guy had killed someone else in Missouri. Again, it's unacceptable, totally unacceptable. And it's very disrespectful, as the elders say, not only to this family, but to the black race here in South Carolina, not to act like you would act if it was another child. So we're going to continue, as the elder said, we're going to continue to mobilize and organize and beat the street and do what we need to do for ourselves. But I'm going to tell you another thing we're going to do. We're going to organize this community and get the proper leadership that we deserve for our people.
Amen.
The city council, the county council, the legislative body here in Sumter needs to be removed by any means necessary. Why? Because they are not for the people, other people, by the people. And we're going to galvanize the people and make sure that we get them out of office.
Especially that solicitor.
My name is Sabrina Belcher. I'm a community activist for Sumter County. I also am the founder of the Changemakers organization, which is a nonprofit civil rights organization here in Sumter County. I started the petitions to force our state legislator to get involved and make law enforcement issue an Amber Alert for the little girl. The reason behind that is because an Amber Alert is a nationwide search that will allow all possibilities of bringing her home. I personally cannot sympathize with the situation. I've never lost a child, but I have children, and I know what it is like to not know where your children are. It's not fair to the father, it's not fair to the family. Law enforcement has kept them in the dark, and they have not done anything that they should have done. We need to replace those officials, and we need the support of the community to do that.
Okay. I know what I want to say is I know they told me that they tried to search the area around the dump, and they wouldn't let them do it. So I want to say to the mayor and the police chief, if we need to get a permit to go behind that dump in the wooded area behind, we want that permit. So we'll be calling on them to get a permit, because if they don't give us a permit, we're going to go anyway. So there's going to be some arrests. So we need to find this little girl. Thank you. Any questions?
For Mr. Adams, so to be clear, you are still asking the community to search, and you still think Nevaeh is out there alive somewhere?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And why do you think that, based on what the police have said? Is it the way they've handled the case, or why do you feel that way?
Because first, it's nobody, first of all. And just with the way they handled it, with the DNA, the forensics, something that could have been done a long time ago, now all of a sudden you come up with this. This happened on the 5th, on a Monday, but now you come up with something that you may have found in the house to determine that it's conclusive with her being the offspring of me and Cherie. I don't believe that. I believe that, a lot of things went wrong with this investigation, and I believe that they're trying to close it out. They're trying to use whatever they can to close it out, because something along the lines of this investigation did not go right. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the search at the landfill, you said you went to 230 tons of trash. You didn't find my daughter. But then I later on find out that the trash was picked up early. Okay, so what about the other people that saying that my daughter was seen after the trash was picked up? What about that? So I cannot just rule out the fact that my daughter's gone due to that. You know what I'm saying? Due to the timing. So I just feel like, there's just something not right about the investigation.
And tell me about the issues you had today. Tell me about that.
Well, I should have been in the press conference. I want to speak. I want to say what I got to say. That's why I'm standing right here. But they don't want me to come in. We went to the city council meeting. I wasn't able to speak there, so here I am at this press conference, and this is concerning my daughter. Let me let the people know this is my baby girl. I did not just walk into her life. I've been a part of her life before she was born, after she was born. You understand what I'm saying? So this is my baby, and I don't understand why I couldn't go in this press conference to represent the parent for my daughter. So I'm very upset about that, and these are the same people that said, we got you. We'll answer any questions that you need, and I should have been in it.
So your main frustration is that you feel like you're operating under assumption.
Exactly, and then you're with no evidence, and then you're telling the community that. So therefore, the community, they stop searching. But I'm telling the community, we're not going to stop searching. We're going to press forward. When we were denied to go out there to the landfill to search, now they got to go back out to the landfill. Look how many days it's been. Look how much has been accumulated out there. It's hot. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep searching, and we're asking the community to keep searching. We're not going to settle for that. We're not going to settle for what they're saying as far as forensics and finding her blood and stuff like that. We're not going to settle with that.
What was the problem that you all had, just so people who haven't been clear about it, with the Amber Alert being issued?
It has not been issued.
They have.
It's never been issued.
It's never been issued. It should have been issued from day one. I mean,
she was missing, so it meets it.
Right, but they're saying now that it didn't meet it because she wasn't taken in a car. But I've seen several Amber alerts that a person did not drive away in a car. So if that's your criteria for an Amber Alert, something should be changed, because there's too many people that can walk off with a child anytime and not put them in a vehicle. So that should be changed. But that's the reason. First, it was that she didn't meet the criteria, and then second, it was that she wasn't driven away in a car, and I just don't agree with that.
And that's totally unacceptable. When you ask him about why he feel, there was a lady who someone seen little Nevaeh go over to her house because her ball was at the house. This particular person is missing. So have something police department located that particular female? No, they haven't. The ball was at this particular person's house, Nevaeh's ball. They seen Dante carry her to this, and he took a shower at the particular person's house. And she's missing. She's missing. This is why we want the FBI involved, because Sumter County has had it too long.
And
Sorry, can you explain where exactly you've been searching, what your search efforts have been so far?
Well, we're trying to find out what their search effort was. That's what we want to know.
We're getting
What
ready to
is
start
their
our
search? We're getting ready to start. We want to know what their search effort, because they haven't told us what their search effort was. So that's what we want to know.
we have because of the Amber Alert, we've been taking it upon ourselves to get social media involved, sharing with our friends, having our friends to share. We have flyers made up. So we've taken it upon ourselves to do our own putting the word out there, until we get better justice from this Amber Alert thing. And my thing is this, I just understood what Amber Alert is, who it represented. So my daughter doesn't fall under Amber. She's not Amber. She's Nevaeh. So when it comes to people getting abducted and kidnapped, what do you do about it, if they don't fall under the Amber Alert? Because everybody doesn't get kidnapped and abducted in a car. People get picked up and towed away a lot. So what do you do about that? You just throw it under the rug because they don't meet the Amber Alert? So, we need an Nevaeh Alert, something that meets her criteria, for all the other kids out there, you know what I'm saying, that falls under, that criteria thing that, so nobody will help. So we need a Nevaeh Alert. That's what we need. So, we're helping out all the other little kids out there that's missing.
Mr. Adams, I know I've asked you this question before, but I do want to ask you again, considering what you've been saying here today. If Nevaeh can see this, if she is watching somehow, somewhere, what would you say to her? What's the message you want to keep her?
Baby girl, we are still looking hold on. Daddy is right here. We are going to find you. We have not given up. By any means necessary, we're going to keep searching.
Okay, we'll be going to a church for another meeting, and we will be putting together the search on this coming Saturday. Some of us will be searching maybe Thursday and Friday, but we want the public to know, and so we'll send a press release when we're asking the public to meet us. Once we know that we can get a permit to search behind the landfill or in the area, then we'll let the public know to come out and help search for a vehicle. Okay? Thank you.
One more thing. I would just like to thank the community for their support, for helping us with their outreach, with their sharing. It has this thing has reached out to California, out there in the West Coast, Midwest. So I just like to thank the community for their support in helping us search for Nevaeh. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.